Hello everyone, my name's Eric and welcome to Spicy Cues, a Lancer Studios production. This episode is a very special one because today's guest is actually none other than the myth, the legend, our very own Professor Patrick. And I just want to ask right off the bat, how are you with spicy food?
That's a good question. I'm usually pretty good. You know, I think as I age, I get a little bit less tolerant of it. So I gotta say, I haven't really ventured into the spicy waters much in the last few years. So
well, then this is going to be a lot of fun.
No idea how this is going to go.
I'm looking forward to this. All right, well, let's see if you survive today's gauntlet of wings.
It's a gauntlet.
I am inevitable.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad. What is it that you enjoy most about teaching here at PCC? Is there something that you really enjoy the most?
Yeah, I really, it's been a good learning experience for me personally. So that's one big part of it that I like. I feel like I've really, since I started teaching 7 years ago, I've learned more about television and film production than I've ever knew before. You know, when you get in your professional life, you're kind of stuck in a little, channel and you do your little thing. But when you come here, you're forced to learn new things, and that's really what I felt like I've done. And every semester is something new. But doing shows like Friday Live and really elevating, trying to work with the students on like real projects that may simulate what they'll be doing in the real world. I think that is really my hope for the future of this program, is to do more of this kind of show and really give students as much hands-on, because I think that's the most rewarding for me and for the students.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, these are great hands-on experiences for the students to learn. Now let's see. I think we're on to the next wing, to be honest. I'm a little nervous because that spice is starting to kick in for the first one. I know you're feeling it too, so
yeah, let's do it.
Our second wing on is Hot Ones Los Calientes. That one is really good.
I can taste the verde in there. It's different. I like the verde.
Now, let's just say, if you could have chosen any other career path, did you have something else in mind other than teaching? Say you didn't get this job, did you have another path lined up or another job possibly?
Not really, no. I mean, I was, in addition to teaching, I was doing freelancing. So again, I really got to dip my feet in the freelancer pool a little bit, getting a little spice.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm
feeling
actually
it a little bit.
Take a little sip of this this milk here.
Almond milk, no name. See, they did a good job with the product placement covering. Yeah, I got a unique experience where I started working on like all these shows on like ESPN 2 and 3, and I was traveling around the western states doing truck shows of college sports, basically some professional sports. And that was, again, like, you never know where life's gonna take you sometimes. It's like in 2014, I was a little burned out, to be honest with you. I was traveling on like San Diego 2 or 3 times a week to do shows, and it was for my full-time gig. And then the day I got laid off, I was like, well, maybe it's meant to be. I don't know what's gonna come of it, but it was hard because I got depressed, but then I got some freelance things, and then I got picked up here at PCC, so things started picking up. But yeah, I think I never really had other than, I always dreamed of like being like a musician or something like that, but I was never very good. But that was always like my, still my rock and roll dream.
Yeah. But it's not too late. It could still happen. Yeah. You never know.
I like just working outdoors. So I always wanted to be like a ranger, like a forest ranger.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Just walk up in the woods and, make sure there's not too many pine needles or forest fires. I can do that still, I think.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna have to replace
maybe I'll be a forest ranger someday.
One day.
I like the hat.
That's interesting. I would have never seen you with the little
I
forest
just
ranger
like
hat and the
being
green
outdoors.
outfit.
I like hiking. I like the woods.
That's fun. Okay, so this number 3. Let's see, what are we working with? This is the Butila Fire, Chili Lengua de Fuego. To me, that translates into hot. Let's do this. Here we go.
Do it. Do it to it.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So,
Eric,
1 second.
I like it.
So, there's a lot going on in the TV department. You're all over the place. You play a lot of roles. You teach a lot of classes. But if there was one thing that you could change about the TVR department, and everyone's listening out there, so careful what you say.
Oh my God.
If there's one thing you can change, is there maybe like extra classes you would add? Would you add another certificate? Would you would you like to do more like production live events?
Yeah, I'd like to have like a TV station, you know. That's one thing I think we're, you know, hopefully moving towards with some of the shows like this, to have like the hot spicy show.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that one that burns your fire in your tongue.
Fire in your tongue.
It's
That's
happening.
Yeah.
But I think we've had our good radio station over the years, you know, and even that's kind of like maybe needs a little bit extra love and care to kind of keep that going right now.
Definitely.
It really does. I know that's been a real, you know, point of pride for the department, but just having like a TV studio that's like more like a studio that produces shows all the time.
Like a dedicated studio
Yeah.
just for production
And just,
yeah.
but you know, it's hard because, you know, limited manpower, woman power, people power, resources.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, that's what I want, hopefully, to have more content produced by students. All right, man.
All right, this
Are
is
we
it.
rocking number 4?
This is it. Number 4, drum roll.
Okay, what is it? What
Number
are we eating
4. Let's see. So right here we've got The Last Dab, the Apollo.
here? Apollo. Friday night at the Apollo.
Yeah. So I'm not particularly looking forward to this one. To be honest, I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you share the same feeling, so I'm not alone here. But
What's the Scoville rating on this, you know?
I believe that's the hottest one they offer on the Hot Ones challenge. So I'm assuming
It
it's
says 10 out of 10.
10 out of
Sorry,
10.
I just blew the audio guy through the roof there. Sorry, James. 10 out of 10. What the? That doesn't seem safe.
Well, I say we just dig right in. Let's not waste any more time. I think we're filibustering a little bit, but let's do this. Whoa. Oh.
This
So
one's good. This is hitting it.
in all your time teaching here, this is kind of a tough one. So take your time with this one.
I'll try.
In all your time teaching at Pasadena City College,
Oh my God.
do you have a favorite student? Your favorite student of all times? Is there someone that really just kind of like stood out to you, that blew you away, that kind of, you know, represents what it means to graduate from the PCC TVR department? He's trying to buy time, folks. Is there someone? I mean, do you have someone in mind, or would you just say that you've had a few, that too many to mention?
Yeah, I think I like to be, you know, there's been a lot of good students, and boy, what do you think about this one?
I don't know. I'm just trying to hold it together.
It's a little painful at this point.
Yeah.
All right. I love the many of the students that have come through. You know, some of them are have, you know, created more of a significant impact on in my mind than others, I suppose. But you know, every student brings their own unique talents and personalities, and contributes to the department and the classes in their own ways. But there's a few, I guess, that kind of stand out over the years. And usually at the end of the semester, well, like in a week from now, some of the people in this class, in fact, are being recognized for some of their outstanding contributions to, you know, and their work, things that they've done, like participating in this show. And so those are students. I don't want to name any particular names, but some of them that have done really well are, you know, working now. I like to try to promote them and get them into like the next level, so maybe they can kind of get their foot in the door. So that's one thing I'd recommend, is like, again, kind of skirting around the actual question.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. What?
get to know your professors.
Oh, definitely.
You know, because they know people outside of the school. And, you know, like I know a lot of people who do like freelance, like those last 5 years I was doing freelance after I got laid off. And that led me to getting to know all these people that are now like conduits, like I call them like professional conduits. So if I want to recommend a student, I can say, oh, you know, this guy's really good, or this girl's really good.
Yeah.
And, you know, from there, it's up to the student. He's like, okay,
You hear that, folks? Get to know your
it.
professor. Get to know them. Get them to like you. Do what you can, because it's all networking when it comes down to it, right?
Whew. It's all down to the pain. And my mouth is on fire and my nose is watering.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm seeing your mouth move, but the words, I'm just thinking about my mouth burning. No, but that's great advice. And we'd like to thank you for being here and keeping it 100. Everything
100.
you said. Yeah.
It's 100.
We've been looking forward to this day for a long time and having you as a guest. So we're very glad that you spent some time with us and you took time out of your day. We know you're very busy.
Yeah.
So thank
Guys
you
did
again.
a good job. Oh, I want to say my students did a nice little job with the lighting. You see this little flame here? That was a nice touch. Look at it's even rippling like the flame of a fire from a fireplace. That's like free special effects.
That's awesome. The
That is
dancing
awesome.
flame behind us. So with that, we want to thank everyone who tuned in live and now we're watching the stream. We hope you had a good time. And once again, this has been Spicy Cues. And as always, stay spicy.
Stay spicy, Pasadena.